Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go on EA Sports. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's upended at the 33. On second down, it's Elliott.
You're back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Prescott finding Witten. That throw good for... Here's Elliott. They find some open field here. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big run that time.
It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily...
And he is going to go down. Back. On second and goal. Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. Only 3 yards there.
And good luck trying to throw it downfield when he's in the face of the quarterback.
Here's Prescott. That's incomplete, but there is a flag.
Yard line. Costly penalty.
They'll go with a big back. This is Olawale. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal. Now they'll let Olawale have a crack at it. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Forbath, the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive. Complete. A good start to the drive. Goff now to throw. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he'll have it past midfield almost. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Goff throwing complete to Kupp. And they'll get Goff on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Here we go on 4th. Goff. This is caught. It's Cooks. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, L.A. Brandon Cooks. 46 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners.
Now Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And that's Elliott. Complete. And he will be knocked down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 63 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. 7 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back. Gone. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And they went the wrong.
To trickle, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Third and long. It's gone. And Woods has it complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Now Goff. And that's complete to Cooks. And he's got this with a 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Goff's throw here finds Woods. This will be a gain of about 8 to the join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And Gurley again here on 1st down. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard.
And keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line.
Here on 3rd down. Now Goff. Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on.
Fine. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback. And search a redemption from the pick 6. Goff. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A well-executed 20. From the gun, here's Goff. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he bats it away. Now 2nd and 10. To throw is Goff. He's letting it fly for Cooks. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, L.A. Brandon Cooks with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. As his guys are back within a single score. Zerline now for the PAT. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for. And
increase it, but at the same time, I don't like the odds. I like where they are on the field. got the lead. They've done well in the...
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. Zone. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up in. To throw is Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Forbat to send it away now following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to be one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it.
Prize, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. Picked off Byron Jones. And a super return as he gets us all
out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually call it.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. Gets past one man. Call it no.
Now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
On third down, it's Prescott. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And they got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double and triple and do what you have to do? But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now it's gone. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41-yard line.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Gone. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down. At the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Prescott from the gun. Aaron Donald, his 2nd sack of the night.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Here's Natson. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over.
Just like that.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep down. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Robert Woods, 49 yards. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. And they're able to get the connection on the long touchdown pass, and that's one of the easiest drive summaries you'll ever see. One play, touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. And his guys are going to have the football back as the third quarter comes to an end. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the fourth and final quarter.
Defense wins championships, baby. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. That time trying to find Gerald Everett, and now it's 3rd down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a 1st down, throw a fastball when that wasn't necessary, incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound Brandon no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow him down.
10th carry now for Elliott. And a short gain down to about the 33. The 2nd down play, not much better than the 1st, just a gain of 1 there.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 21.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Now Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Back to throw, Goff. He gets it to Cooks. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. One heck of a 3rd down conversion, 33 yards. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Again, Goff. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Goff. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Looking for Woods that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there, and it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Tiger. 54.
Throwing again is gone. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And this one will be brought back to the 22. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. They'll run with Elliott. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
You got it.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football.